Business. Well, today's is Strategy with Sally. Yes, it is. This is our weekly live, and we're going to be looking at a business in a box that's going to help save you time. So if you're struggling to keep up with tasks, do you find it really hard to follow up with the sales processes and even, oh, hang on, a little bit of a drop here, the fortunes in the follow-up? You're not alone. Many business owners feel like they're drowning every day in admin work. And then it just feels like time is slipping through your fingers and your potential leads are falling through the cracks. So without the right system in place, your business really just becomes working harder, not smarter. But today, we're diving into how OmniSAM and what we give you called the business in a box can automate your workflows, help you set up your funnels, and save you hours every week. That's why I like to call it my team in a box as well. So as always, this is Strategy with Sally. It is our weekly live. We're going to wait for all the VIPs to jump on in the room. And as we do, we're going to kick it off with our theme song. And I'll see you back here in 3.5 minutes.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine. Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Strategy with Sally. Today, we're here to explore OmniSAM and go through the quick start guide for you so that you can get into your business in a box. This is also a recording that we're going to use to put into the training segment of Business in a Box. Now, we did GSD last week. We did GSD, get shit done, with the Business in a Box, which we had quite a lot of people join us to actually build out their entire business in a box inside of OmniSAM. So for those who are joining us here live today, what was your big aha moment throughout the 3-day GSD? Because, you know, this business in a box, when we designed this, it was not to give you every piece of knowledge that we know. It was actually, what I'm so proud of was that we simplified it to give you what you need. And then you can then build upon that with your own business model. So every business in a box, the functionality of it is the same. But then there are areas within the business in a box that are specific to your niche. So here we go. Like Monica reckons her favorite thing was, this is her first session. That's okay. Don't you worry, Monica. We got you, girl. We are going to be, we have, and I'll do an announcement, but we are releasing the edited version of the GSD 3-day workshop. Hopefully, by the end of today, we'll at least have day 1 available for you to go through click by click. Alison said that she loved that it's all in one and just how easy it was. Easy it is to be about to build and then scale your business. So excited. I saw a lot of your live streaming videos, Alison, about this is the thing you've been looking for a long time. So that makes me super happy. Maria, the automation. I know, right? That's my favorite. I dream about automations and tags and squiggly lines. Well, actually, I've got to stop saying squiggly lines because in OmniSAM, the lines are forced to be straight, which stops your automation looking like spaghetti. All right, guys, let's get this recording portion done so that I can create the part that goes into the business in a box. All right, give me one moment to get my bit up here. Welcome. This is a session around the quick start guide. Now, what I'm about to share with you is the overarching way in which you can set up this business in a box for your particular business. Now, I'm going to use the life coaching business in a box as the example, but doesn't matter which one you have chosen, the business in a box, the functionality is the same. It's just that a lot of the content is different based on which business in a box you have chosen. So we've designed this business in a box to really be a one-stop shop that brings together all of your marketing, automation, and sales strategies effortlessly into one piece of software. Simplicity and functionality has been our goal to ensure that you can easily navigate through the entire process. And then within a few minutes, you will actually have an operational system in your hands that will give you a really comprehensive breakdown of the 7 major stages of the customer's life cycle. Now, this video today that you're watching, this one is the quick start video where I'm going to be going through a very high level overview of what all the different things are that you can set up inside of your business in a box. Now, if you're somebody who's pretty techie, you may just find that this video and the quick start guide itself is all you need to really build out the system. However, if you're somebody who would really like a click-by-click guide working through every single section of the business in a box, you will find another section inside of this course that will direct you to one of our GSD days, which is our Get Shit Done Day. It was a 3-day event where we walked you through click by click how to set up each of the different systems, from your lead magnet funnels, custom values, calendars, phones, and so many more things. Actually, the entire 7 stages of the customer's life cycle. So below this video, you will see a big button where you can go and download the Quick Start Guide. Now, let me share that with you now. So this is what the Quick Start Guide looks like, and we recommend that as you're going through all of the different areas inside of the automations, workflows, and sites and landing pages, that you look and review all the text messages and emails prior to publishing. Now, this Quick Start Guide is really put in place so that you can do the things you need to do to make it functional as quick as possible. Every single business in a box comes with a lead magnet. Now, you can either use that one directly, or if you click on this link inside of the Quick Start Guide, it will take you directly to Canva. And here you'll be able to click use this template. Now, because I own it, it says edit, but you will have use this template. When you click on use this template, you'll be able to load it into your own Canva file, and you can go through it and customize it to your own branding and colors. Now, if you've got your own lead magnet, by all means, you can swap that out, but we've tried to make it as simple as possible for you. Now, this lead magnet, depending on which business in a box you've chosen, is different, right? So like I said, the functionality is the same for all of the businesses in a box, but it's the content that is different. We've also given you 2 different funnels. So if I take you over into OmniSAM and I navigate down to sites, in sites, you will see that we have, whoops, wrong account. Hang on, let me try that again. Life coaching business in a box. We will need to edit this. Here I am trying, I've done it again. I've clicked on the wrong one. Come on. Here I am trying to do a one-take wonder. It's not going to happen for me. That's right. I've been in too many accounts this morning. So it's probably going to crack the sads with me. Hang on a second. Let me get this one across. The joys of live streaming. All right. Let me just go back to home and then work my way into the business in a box. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Good time for a coffee. All right, let's do it. Let's find, we want life coaching and life business in a box, life coach. Come on, you can do it. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. You know what? I did not reboot my machine, and it hasn't been rebooted for since Friday. So it's now Tuesday. It's going to do it. It's going to annoy me and not be able to. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, thank you, Joanne. We just got to keep doing that, right? We just got to keep rolling with the punches. It is not going to be happy with me right now. Okay, let's see if I choose a different one. Let's go to credit repair.
Would you like me to share my screen?
No, you can't, because it's got to go into the right recording system. Okay, all right.
Imperfect action, everyone.
Exactly, at its best. Okay, I've gone to credit repair now. Hopefully, I've been in life coaching this morning, but it keeps defaulting to Maria. And this is my fault for not rebooting my machine. Here we go. We are in the right section. All right. Okay, let's pretend that none of that happened and the person who's editing is going to make this look real good. Where was I? Okay, here we go. What was I talking about? Funnels. That's right. So here we are inside of the business in a box, and just so that you can see the two funnels, you go to Sites on the left-hand side. Now here in Sites, you will see that you've got two templates. You'll have the Life Coaching Template 1 and Life Coaching Template 2. Template 1 is what we call dynamic. Dynamic means that when you update the custom values that I'm about to show you in a minute, it will update your logo, your colors, your typography, like all the things that we put in the custom values will come across into the Life Coaching Template 1. Life Coaching Template 2 is not dynamic, it's static. That means that you will need to go through it and change the logos and also the colors yourself. So, first thing to do is choose the look of the templates. You see, both of them have a different design. Again, the functionality is the same, but the design, especially on this home page, is slightly different. So you can see the design here in the preview window. And if I go back to template number 2, you'll see in here the design is different for template 2. So the first thing is to choose which template you like the design of. The reason we made template 1 is for simplicity purposes. So you don't have to go through and manually add your logo and colors in each of them. So the other thing you'll see is we've also given you an A2P compliance funnel. This one is just an opt-in, a privacy policy, and a terms and conditions. These are A2P compliant terms and conditions and privacy policies and opt-in forms if you're going to be applying for a phone number using the A2P registration. So that's why we've given you that one. Now, the next thing that you will need to do after, you've chosen a lead magnet, you've chosen which funnel you want to build, is then you'll need to head to settings. And under settings, scroll down until you see custom values. Under custom values, we have given you 11 primary custom values that, as you will see inside of this quick start guide, explains what each of them are. But we've given you a CRM phone number value, a database reactivation value, a domain so that all your websites are automatically linked in that static funnel, and also not only inside of the sites funnel, but in all of your emails and workflows that we've built for you as well. Now, as well as all of these different custom values that you have, you'll see the from email, the from name, the business known as name, your primary and secondary colors, a public review link, which is preferably your Google My Business review link, and a few others. But if you know what these all do, it's just making up these short links to then link into workflows and automations. Now, of course, if you don't get it, that's where the GSD click-by-click video is. As I mentioned before, this video is for those who just need a quick overview of where everything lives. So that's the first section inside the Quick Start Guide that you will update, custom values, as well as choosing which funnel you want under sites. Okay, now the next thing that we've also given you inside the business in a box, and this is what truly will automate your business, is the automations section. Inside the Quick Start Guide, we do explain to you what a lot of these are, but just let me touch on them briefly for you. Number 1, new lead to call booked sequence. This is when a new lead comes into your CRM, and this workflow will send them a series of emails and text messages driving them to book an intro call with you in your calendar. This one here is your appointments and confirmation reminders. So once somebody does book an appointment call with you, this automation inside of here will automatically move people in the pipeline under opportunities for you, as well as sending a series of text, and email reminders to confirm the appointment, and also with reminders. Now, if you're using Round Robin, this will also assign a user to the new lead that has come in who will be in charge of that new prospect. Now, the next section here is a lot of stuff you've probably not even thought about, but this is what makes this easier for you. Inside of number 3, we do things like when a lead has been stale, as in they have not moved position inside a workflow inside an opportunity pipeline for more than 90 days, we send a series of emails to re-engage with them. As well as that, a lead engagement if they are stale, follow-up reminders if you set a date to follow up with them, then it will email them and you the day that you advise you would follow up with them. And a database reactivation is for when somebody marks that they do not want to be contacted and then change their mind. We can automatically get them back into the system. And this one's really super powerful, inbound missed calls. So if you do have the system set up with a phone number and somebody tries to call you, the system will, and you miss that call, the system will automatically text you and them so that that person doesn't call the next competitor, your competitor, in their list of people that they're calling. In workflow number 4, this one is just list management to keep your list healthy. Now, a lot of these workflows, all you need to do is go into them. And like I said earlier, just check the emails and the text messages that you're happy with them, and then make sure you publish each of the workflows. Under invoicing, this one is when they purchase, we send them an email, right? That you can either send them an invoice via the CRM, and it will send that contact a 3-day before the invoice is due to ask, and again 14 days after it's due. There will be another email asking, you're overdue, please make that payment. And also in there, you will see it automatically removes contacts from different workflows after they've made a payment. Reviews and referrals, this workflow is after you give the opportunity, and you mark an opportunity as won, or an invoice is paid, then it sends an email to the contact asking them to take a second to rate their experience. And if they like the experience, then it will thank them and ask them to leave a public review. If they don't like the experience and they give you a star rating between 1 and 3, then a message goes and thanks them and asks them for additional feedback and sends you an email to tell you need to follow up with this person because they're not 100% happy. So then this one is super, super impressive. This is your 2-year nurture. So every single week, the system will send an email. Now you can go in here and edit these emails. Now this is another one of those things that is customized based on the business in a box that you chose. Now, if you don't like the emails, you can change them. Okay, but we've given you a really good head start that you need to go through and read each of these emails, edit them if you don't like them, or just add your branding and your colors. Now, if you've used the custom values to put your logo in, that automatically will populate out all of those emails as well. But you will see in here, we've got a whole 12 months and 2 years worth of email nurtures. And in there, all you need to do is when you're writing these emails, make sure they're evergreen. We've made them evergreen, which means they won't date in a year or two and no longer relevant. If you do decide to change the emails, just make sure that they're relevant, and they will still be relevant in years to come. This, again, We've already had our copywriting team go through and write all of these emails, and they're niche specific. But if you have the small business one, which means when people who choose a small business, it means none of the businesses in a box match your current business model. We've got 60 of them, but we don't have every single niche in the world. Then you will definitely have to write each of the emails if the small business one was the business in a box that you chose. And then finally, there's another one here for birthdays and any other public holiday workflow. So you will also see inside of under this video is this quick start guide that does explain all of the workflows to you and what is the bare minimum you need to do to be able to activate this business in a box. Now, as I said, this video is for those who are techie, can just read the guide and work their way through each of the areas. And let me now just quickly point out the areas that are most relevant and important to you for the business in a box. Starting on the left-hand side, the first thing you will need to do is come into, or not the first thing, but these are the areas you need to come into. You'll need to come into calendars and calendar settings. And under calendar settings, we've given you two types of calendars. You can rename these, okay? These are just starting points, and change your availability, your time slots, your pre and post buffer time for appointments, but just work through these and rename them. Intro call is the first call, and if you are somebody who does 2 call closes for your sales, then you will also do the second call. But again, you just rename these, right, into anything you want them to be. All right, so just bear in mind here, I just want to give you another hot tip. If you see the go back button at the top here, it means you're in settings, okay? Under settings was the calendars and the custom fields that I showed you before. If you don't see it, then you're on the main area, as you can see here, and you'll see the settings at the bottom. So if you're getting lost in the side panel in the left-hand menu and you can't find something, just check, are you in the settings area where you can see the go back button and no settings at the bottom? Or if you're not, you can't see it in this area, maybe you need to go to settings, right, and find the area that you need. So again, one thing we've given you is the calendars to choose from. The next thing we've created is in marketing, under emails, you'll see the templates for the 2 years worth of emails. Now, you don't need to edit them in here. You can edit them directly in the workflow, but I just wanted to show you where all the template emails are stored that connects inside the workflow. The next area here is automation. This is where I showed you before, where all of your workflows are. And in under sites, this is where you will find the funnels that we've created for you. And oops, I forgot to mention opportunities. In under opportunities, this is where you will find your pipeline that automatically links to all of your workflows that we've created as well. So when a new lead comes in, they come in here. If they reply to a text message or an email, the system automatically moves them to an engaged lead. If they book different calls, then they are automatically assigned into these. And then if they didn't buy, if they did buy, became a customer, all of that is in here. All right, so they're the main areas of the business in a box that we have created for you. Now, if you're techie, just work your way through the sites, the automations, check all of the emails and text messages, and then make sure you turn on and publish all of the workflows to be active. But if you're somebody who is like, I still don't actually really get it, then you will also find a button that will link you to our Business in a Box click by click GSD workshop that we ran over 3 days, where you will be able to follow along and pause and play and slowly build out your business in a box using our click by click strategy. Well, welcome to OmniSAM. We're so excited that you've decided to choose our software that's going to help you with your sales, automation, and marketing. Now, don't forget, inside of your OmniSAM account, I'll just give you a quick little look here again. If you get stuck with anything to do with tech, up the top here, you will see this little green button here. Make sure you click on it. And then when that pops up, you have the opportunity to do a quick search, okay? Or if you want to, you can actually speak to somebody to help you as well. Awesome. All right. Well, that is the Business in a Box. If you need any help, make sure you do use the tech support. And if you need any strategy help, then reach out to us and ask us about our elite mentorship program. This is actually goes beyond the tech and is more in the strategy side of, traffic, lead generation, reading your conversion numbers and getting help with copywriting and graphic design. So it goes beyond the software. It's a separate program. But if you need additional mentoring when it comes to making business decisions and you want help with strategy, the tech team in the help bubble can't help you with that. They can make sure the tech works. But if you're interested in the elite program, please reach out to us and we can tell you more about that. Well, welcome to OmniSAM. We cannot wait to see what results you start driving and setting up these systems that are going to allow you to have more time and be able to spend that time doing the things you love the most, which is probably helping people. All right. We'll see you potentially over in the GSD, or make sure you tune into any of our live trainings that are always streaming. Okay, I am done there. Now, for those people who attended GSD, I would love to hear from you. Raise your hand. How have you been after GSD has finished? And I do have a little announcement of who did all of the daily lives. Somebody has been selected to have a $5,000 mapping session with me. I'll let you know who that is in a moment. But if you can raise your hands, VIPs in the room, let me know what was a key, how have you gone after GSD, the 3 days? I'd love to hear from you. Maria, why don't you come on up? You know what? I don't think I created the right scene for this. Give me one moment. I think it's one of these. Not that one. Potentially that one. That'll do. Maria, come up. What was a takeaway for you, or how have you gone since the 3-day GSD that was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 5 days ago?
Wow, yes. I felt in the beginning that, oh my goodness, how would I cope with 8 hours, because it was so intense. But look, I don't know how you kept the energy. It was amazing. And I feel more confident. On the weekend, obviously, I could imagine why so many of the people attending the 3 days on Friday, they felt a little bit of the void because we spent so much time together that I wasn't surprised that people felt a little bit empty afterwards. It was, even though we were virtual, we all blended together. It was amazing. And I will say that I came back to my nurturers, and I was just in a flow state. I felt more confident. I even knew where some of the things that you built for me were, that I didn't find them before. So super confident, super confident.
Excellent. I love that. What about Alison? Come on up, Alison. What was, for you? Yes, a bit of a void over the last few days. But how do you feel now, like since 5 days ago?
Oh, thanks, Sally. I'm just so grateful for you and your team and what you're offering. And honestly, my heart is just going woo because I'm just so excited about where my business is going. I didn't get a chance to sit in the void. I had a full day of clients on Friday, and I actually ran a mini retreat on Saturday. So Sunday and yesterday I was exhausted because it was exhausting doing the 3-day course and then following up with 2 huge days of business. So I'm just I can't even explain how I feel about what you offer in OmniSAM and with the support that you offer, because like I said, I just keep saying the same thing. I have been looking for something like this for like 5 years, and while I've been waiting for OmniSAM to magically appear in my life, I've just been slowly building my business, and it's at a point now where it's just so ready, and it's such perfect timing that OmniSAM has appeared, and that you and Jackie and the beautiful team that you have has appeared. So I'm just so looking forward. I've started working through my emails because I do need to customize my emails a little bit because the work I do is different. So I've started working through my emails, and then my next step is to start bringing my events over to OmniSAM so that I can actually bring my clients. I'm so excited about bringing my clients into OmniSAM because I can offer them so much more service. Well, I'm about to cry. I can offer them so much more service now because everything's just automated, and with the love that I give to my clients, I can just give it through the automation sequences and the emails. And I can't wait to have a community on here so that we can connect in a single place rather than having people connecting with me over so many different platforms. I just can't say enough. But thank you.
Make my heart so happy hearing that, because that's the thing. Like, some people think automation and it's, robotic, but we put a lot of thought in. And as you know, like, it's all about the love that we can give through the automation and the support and, and the things that get missed without it. There are so many things that we've built in there that most people wouldn't think about building. Because it's what I do all day, every day, is think about those gaps. But there's lots of thought behind it in regards to caring. And somebody said in one of the live streams that it was a system with heart. And it's just giving me goosebumps again, right? She's coming up next. Patty, come on up. Tell us about, what you feel after the Business in a Box 3-day GSD.
Hi, Sally. How are you?
Hello, I am
that
good.
You're number one supporter and cheerleader and obviously client. So absolutely, I believe that it's not often that you find, I'm on the same boat with Allison. It's not often that you find normally techie people, and that's, everyone's different, but techie people sometimes are so techie that they don't understand us non-techie people. So it becomes hard because it's easy for them. And for someone like me that's not in a system every day, it's like, I don't get it. I don't care. Just make it work, automate it, and then I don't have to think about it. And I love, love, love that you are a business owner yourself. You've had the same problems and issues that we have had. So you've thought about all the problems that we have and you have fixed them for us. So for me, that's what I love, because you are a person that we can all, and during the GSD, we certainly felt it. We could all connect with you beautifully. You understood us. You had all the patience in the world with all of us. So it's a system with a heart, because the 2 ladies that sit behind it and the whole team, but really Jackie and Sally, you two just have a huge heart, and our values just completely align. It is a world of abundance. The more people we can help, the better world we're going to live in. So why not do it? And if your genius zone is definitely not my genius zone, oh my God, I will jump on your boat and absolutely support you all the way, because it's a win-win. So I got heaps of it done. I didn't really go into overwhelm. I went into whoop. I don't have to worry worry so much anymore. So I was pretty excited. And as Alison, I just can't wait to bring everything across and really just start getting the most of it and just having a dashboard. I love having a dashboard, like in my mind, I have such a clear sort of financial goals, KPIs, things, the number of people I really want to help and support. And it had always been like in different systems, and it was like, oh, so it's 100 here, but it's 10 here, but that one is not here. Now it's all there, so I can just go and check it out.
Oh, I cannot
So-
wait to see where everybody is in 12 months from now. And thank you, everybody who did the live stream. And Jackie and I have selected the mapping session winner. I'm going to bring Jackie up on screen. Have you got your ears on, Jackie? Hang on. Where's my founder button? Hang on. I've got a founder button here somewhere. Oh, she's not there. Hang on. Let me bring.
Did I just hear my name?
Yeah, you did. Hang on, Miss Jackie. I've got to. It's not doing the right thing. One moment, please. I have to close this window, drag with Alt this window, and put Miss Jackie there, and then change this one, because you don't need two Sallys. Who could handle two? Geez, one's is enough. There she is. Jackie. Hello, Jackie. So we are both... Yeah, we're both grateful for all the people who took the time out to make those live videos. You have no idea how much that makes our heart sparkle. To finish a big day of planning and doing, and then be able to stop and watch your videos. I know, a lot of people that attended didn't do the videos, but that is one thing that Jackie and I love the most, is when you go live, because not only do we get to see, what you've enjoyed, but I love going back in 6 and 12 months' time to see how far you've come. You've got no idea how often I go back and watch these videos from 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago to then see where you are today. But Jackie, who have we chosen for the $5,000 mapping session with me?
Well, actually, since I noticed, this person, we have chosen this person actually because, of the amount of work that she's put in, and we know that there is a lot of things that we can definitely work in, and we're so excited that the mapping session is awarded to you, Patty.
You know what?
And also, Patty,
from the moment you said it, Sally, someone's gonna win. I'm like, that's mine.
yeah.
Wanted it.
Yeah, your live was, your all your lives were amazing. But Patty, you really took that extra effort to really just show us how much you really wanted this, and so that's why we had through it. Was really such a hard decision, everyone. It really was, and I think we can definitely going forwards, I probably should have checked with Sally this, but I say we could probably reward another one along down the line as something that we can, because the mapping session is such it's a very, very powerful session to have with Sally. Literally, she pulls all the things up here, all the ideas that you have, because, here's the thing, it's not what you put in, there's what you leave out. And she takes all this stuff here and simplifies it and makes it into such an easy business for you to sell, right? So Patty, you're going to be so excited. These sessions, depending on how long it goes, minimum, I think we've had like 5 hours, 6 hours.
7 was my
does
longest.
Not stop until she puts everything in here out of your head and makes it a clear, offer. It's more than just an offer. It's really your business vision, really. She lays it out.
Oh my God, thank you, because this is literally what I need, like right now, as my business is transforming. Like, oh my God,
your life was impressive, and the way you showed up in GSD, your participation, it wasn't just your live, of course. We're taking consideration your participation, etc. and everything else behind it. And the work that you were doing and what you needed as well. And with it, and Patty needs this.
Yeah.
And Patty, not just you need it, but you've earned it. It's
Yeah.
more, you've earned it, honey.
Yeah.
So thanks.
So there are different, it depends when we start the mapping session, which route we go down. So there's offer creation, there's also customer life cycle. So there's a few different areas depending on where the questioning goes, but I will just get you talking lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. And so reach out to Ethel. She'll find you a time in my calendar or send you a mapping session link. The session will block out 2 or 3 hours, but I would recommend longer just in case. Usually
Yes.
3 hours is the, I tend to hit that 3 hour sweet spot most of the time, but block it out. Like at least 5 or 6 hours, right? And organize someone to look after people or food or whatever, because I do not stop until I feel that you have something clear, all right? And that, you're excited about what it is that you're doing moving forward. I don't know where this zone of genius comes from. I don't. It feels like a gift from the gods, and it blows me away where I can go with these sessions. And really funny, actually, Jackie, on the weekend, our neighbour knocked on the door and came over, and he had something broken with his computer. And so I wanted to know, what do you do on the computer? And he looks up things with train sets, right? And I'm like asking and prodding and trying to, and Danny goes, you really got stuck into him last night. It says, no, I was just really curious. And then later I'm like, I was kind of doing a mapping session with him because I'm so curious about why people choose to spend their time doing certain things, and, where and how can we monetize it and simplify it. So yeah, I just, it's a zone of genius. I only do one a month because they are very time consuming, and I got so many things, especially all the balls we're juggling right now, Jackie.
Yeah. I think your curiosity is certainly one part of it, and I think your intuition to just kind of guide them through the questions, and those obviously who have experienced it, you can certainly share with Patty your experience with the. Oh yeah, thanks, Maria. She said, yeah, she you will be blown away and have the recording. Yes, yes. Make sure you have the recording as well, because then you can go back and watch it. But it's a pretty amazing session. Yeah.
Well,
Gonna love it.
Meg said she watched hers a little while ago. Again, right? Just seeing where we've come from. And so anyway, I'm looking forward to the mapping session. If anyone's interested in finding out more about it, please email us at hello@omnisam.com.au. But I honestly, I don't do many of them because it's a whole day gone for me. But if you want to know more, I know Jenny was reaching out to want to know more. So feel free just to email, because we forget half the time the people who want these, because like I said, I only do one a month. All right. Well, we're going to go dark now, Jackie. Jackie, you're coming down before we go dark. Jackie's coming to Melbourne on Thursday. She's coming to join me, and we're going to be doing our VTO traction brainstorming. Why don't you explain to people, Jackie? Oh, we've got kind of sort of matching earrings, little leaves, I've just noticed.
Oh, yes, they are leaves.
Yeah. Look at that. Why don't you explain, because everybody here who's in the elite program right now, every January we do a 3-day GSD like you did, but I'll let Jackie explain. What is, in your words, I guess, the VTO GSD 3-day?
Let me try to put it in a very simple sentence. This is something that is a must for every business, even for solopreneur. It really is what, and if you haven't looked this book up, our version is going to be a little bit different, but we take most of it from this and we add our sparkle to it. But really what it is, it gives you a vision, right, of the business. But it's not just the vision. It gives you the vision and then allows you to reverse engineer to now. so that you know exactly what you need to do in order for you to get there, if that makes sense. The team, the processes, the goals that you have to, we call it rocks. So a certain task, but it's not just tasks, it's like the smaller tasks, but then the bigger tasks, then the goals. So that, when we complete these, it would help us to achieve the big picture.
Yeah.
Really, that's it, really, isn't
Yeah,
it? But
it is.
it's a 3 day. So I'm not going there we're going there to work. This whole weekend is work, but to really just, you come out of it, and it's such an amazing process. And this is something we will be taking you through in the future. So we're really excited. We haven't confirmed the exact date yet. However,
But we will after
again,
our 3 days together
yeah,
this
we
week.
will have to make sure, you have the 3 days ready for us, because again, it's such an amazing process to go through it. Get clarity as well. It's clarity and reflection at the same time, and action. So think reflection, clarity, reflection, and then action. It takes you all through that. A must do.
Yeah, buy the book even if you, and there's a whole series by Gino Wickman, and the system is actually called the Entrepreneurial Operating System, and it's how we choose to run our business, the decisions we make for our business, how we hire, how we fire, our values. It is how we make decisions using this system. Before I had a team, I used to do this by myself. And then once I had a team and brought the team in, we would try and meet at a location once a year and do it. And now we're spread all over the world. Mostly it happens online. But, for our team members out there that are, looking for opportunities, if you're on our team, one of the things we'll be looking at in the future is, selecting a team member to come and work in Australia for a short amount of time with us, usually during that traction period as well. So if you're, Joanne's like,
Joanne's like, hey.
me. But
Honey, you just fly yourself over here, and I'm happy to accommodate you. Okay, you just make it happen.
I love Jackie's always got a bed for me. So I never, especially in Sydney, it's not cheap to stay in Sydney. So I've always got a bed in Sydney. Even my daughter, I said, if you go to Sydney, go say with Jackie, you save yourself thousands of dollars, because the accommodation in Sydney ain't cheap. Oh dear. All right. All of those people still watching on the live stream, hello everybody. Thank you for joining us for our weekly live. We're here same time, 9 a.m. Melbourne time, every single week. Next week, we'll be talking about lead magnets. So if you want to learn more about lead magnets and also do a bit of GSD with a lead magnet template that we can supply you, then make sure you join us next week for Strategy with Sally. We're going to show you how to build out a lead magnet so that you can grow your email list. So if you are looking for ways on how to grow your list, this is the best live for you. Hey, Joyce, did you hear that? I've planned next week's session already. She's usually reaching out to me on a Thursday and she's like, what's on Tuesday? But I've already planned it. You should see my window in the house. I've planned so many Strategy with Sally's already. So you're going to be so happy for me, Joyce.
Your window.
You're welcome. All right, lovely people. What do we say, Jackie, before we sign off?
Never let
anyone
dull your sparkle.
And make sure you get one income-producing activity done.
We say 3.
Well, we do put 3 on our list, but at least
3 on our list.
Now,
but at least one.
Elites, if you're out there watching this on the live, can you please come into the VOZ, because we've got a few more announcements of a few changes that we're making in the Elite program to bring the community together in one piece of software, because our team meeting, we discussed that you guys are in way too many places. So come on in. We will be sending out an email notification about it, but come in, Elites, come to the VOZ so that you can, we'll just do another bit more onboarding stuff for you. All right. Bye-bye. See you, everybody. Where's my button for the outro? Hang on. I got to find it. Where is it? Here. There we go.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.